Hello and welcome back to ManVFilm. It is time for a Blu-ray update and I have got a box of Imprint goodness here to go through. New label, some fun stuff. As you know, previously I got the collaborations box set that I'm still working through. Reviews are coming on a lot of those titles, all of those titles. Great set. And I've got a box here of movies that I want to go through. So let's just dive into the first one here, which is from 1970. It is The Out of Towner, starring Jack Lemmon and Sandy Dennis, a Neil Simon story. George Kellerman is offered a promotion to the firm's New York City office. Visions of fun city dancing in his head. He and his wife embark on a well-planned, fun-filled weekend in New York. But everything that could possibly happen, and a few things that couldn't possibly happen, happens. I've often heard about The Out of Towners. I've never seen it, so this is something new and exciting for me. It's a 1080p presentation. It's got a commentary by film historian Lee Gambin, which is from this year, and the theatrical trailer. And one thing I kind of like about these Imprint titles is it's got the year on there. It's got a number on there, which is criminal for me. Inside we've got this lovely case here, fairly simple in the back, and a print from the movie inside. So, first one from this box set, The Out of Towners, which I know is an absolute classic. Cannot wait to get to it. Another one from this set, number 106, is The Return of the Pink Panther. I used to love the Pink Panther movies when I was a kid, and I don't think I've returned to them in the longest while, so it's going to be interesting to go back to it. When the world's most famous diamond, the Pink Panther, is stolen from its resting place at the Lugash National Museum, who better to investigate than the man who recovered it last time, Inspector Jacques Clouseau. This includes the 1080p HD presentation, audio commentary by Jason Simmons of the Peter Sellers Appreciation Society, The Return of Laughter, a vintage featurette, isolated music and effects audio track featuring the score by Henry Mancini, TV spots, and a theatrical trailer. And we've got the sort of clear artwork there, which I kind of like. And yeah, I've not seen them. A lot of the Pink Panther movies in my head have become one. I've got confused with them all because there were so many, and I watched them repeatedly. They kind of jump all about. So it's going to be fun going back to those, or to that one anyway. Next up, we've got the first of two box sets this month, and that is the Jerry Lewis at Columbia box set. Now, this has two titles, numbers 102 and 103. It says The Big Mouth and Hook, Line and Sinker, and I kind of like these boxes. They're really kind of sturdy, and yeah, lots of fun. So I'll just take the two titles out of this. First up, The Big Mouth. Jerry Lewis, again, another actor that I watched a lot of when I was younger because of his shtick. The movies are kind of there, from what I remember, and it's been a long while, colourful, harmless almost, comedic, gets to wear funny teeth and mess up his hair and become a completely different person and fall in love most times. The Big Mouth, yep, I remember this one. I remember most about it is the oddity of the kind of narration. There's a character that keeps appearing to kind of narrate parts of the story, comment on it. Hook, Line and Sinker is one that I don't know anything about at all. It doesn't ring a bell even reading the synopsis, which I will do right now. The Big Mouth. Bookkeeper and keen fisherman Gerald Clamson hooks and reels in a frogman who has hidden a fortune in smuggled diamonds. Gerald's effort to locate the treasure alert the gang from which they were stolen from, leading to a maze of bewildering intrigue. 1080p presentation, audio commentary with Justin Humphries, Super 8 version. I love Super 8 versions. It's one of my favourite extras. Original cut down home cinema presentation of the film. So 20 minutes that is. So it's cutting the movie from an hour 47 to 20 minutes. I love to see what they cut out or what they actually keep in. You can get the theatrical trailer, TV spots, textless opening, closing titles, isolated music and effects audio track, and a photo gallery. Hook, line and sinker, family man Peter Ingersoll is living a humdrum existence when his doctor friend breaks the news he has a terminal illness. Making the most of what time remains, Peter racks up an insurmountable debt, only to be told he's not dying after all. 1080p presentation, commentary by Peter Tonguet, full episode of the Dick Cavett Show, which Jerry Lewis recorded in 1972, theatrical trailer, textless opening closing titles, isolated music and effects audio track, and a photo gallery. So some interesting extras there, which I kind of like. So we'll get to that pretty soon, I would imagine, because I kind of need some easy flowing, carefree kind of films. So let's see what else we've got. Two more titles in here. Next up we have Bad News Bears in Breaking Training. I love the original Bad News Bears. It's one that I've wanted for long as well. I've actually just ordered the Imprint version, which should be here soon before I go on to watch this, because I've not seen it in a number of years. A year after their infamous second place finish in the North Valley League, the Bears are faced with the chance to play the Houston Toros for a shot at the Japanese champs, if they can devise a way to get to Texas. This has a 1080p presentation, audio commentary with Michael Passman, moderated by Gillian Wallace Horvat, which is from this year, as second audio commentary by historian Scott Harrison, and a theatrical trailer. Came out in 1977. Like I said, I'm going to wait until Bad News Bears comes in and probably double these ones, which is great. I'm excited for that. And probably the most exciting from this set, from this package, is numbers 104 and 105 in the Imprint range, and that is The Odd Couple. Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau star in the Neil Simon Odd Couple. So from 1968, in the original film, Felix Unger, F.U., is fussy and fastidious. Oscar Madison is slovenly and sloppy. Sure, they can live together, but can they live together without killing each other? And that 1080p presentation, audio commentary by Charlie Matthau and Chris Lemmon. That's interesting. Audio commentary by film historians Nathaniel Thompson and Howard S. Berger, recorded last year. Featurettes in the beginning, Matthau and Lemmon, Lemmon and Matthau, memories from the set, Inside the Odd Couple, and The Odd Couple, a classic. Isolated audio track featuring Neil Heffy's score, theatrical trailer, film and production photo galleries. And from 1998, the sequel, The Odd Couple 2, 30 years later, having gone their separate ways, Felix and Oscar are together again en route to the wedding of their children. They've got the map, the rental car, and a tank full of arguments. Special features on The Odd Couple 2 are 1080p high def presentation, audio commentary by film historian Scott Harrison, two grumpy men directing The Odd Couple, interview with director Howard Dutch, recorded in 2021, promotional interviews with Jack Lemmon, Walter Matthau, Gene Smart, writer Neil Simon and director Howard Deutsch, Jack Lemmon's American Everyman, a 1996 documentary, Walter Matthau, Diamond in the Rough, a 1997 documentary, theatrical trailer and photo gallery. I'm not sure I've ever seen The Odd Couple 2. I have seen the first one and I do love it. And in addition to that, in this set, just as a nice little oddity, they have thrown in The Odd Couple on television. From 1970 to 1975, Tony Randall and Jack Klugman share an apartment without driving each other crazy. 10 classic episodes spanning all 5 seasons are presented for the first time on Blu-ray and HD. So it's got audio commentary by the series executive producer Gary Marshall, 2 original series promos, gag reel with audio introduction by Gary Marshall, opening titles without narration, isolated music and effects audio track on every episode, and a series photo gallery. So it's just a nice little inclusion. Didn't realise there was a TV series made of that spanned 5 years, and it's Tony Randall and Jack Klugman, so this is really exciting. I'm kind of eager to get stuck into this one because I love the original Odd Couple. It's been the longest while since I checked it out, and I'm looking forward to the sequel. And do you know, having just 10 episodes of the TV show is probably something that you could burn through pretty easy, so I'll probably jump on that pretty soon. I'm really kind of excited by this package. You know, Jerry Lewis I love, or I did love a long time ago when I was younger. Pink Panther, good to return to. The Out of Towners, something that I've never seen before. So once more, there's the February package from Imprint. I'd love to know what you think of these movies or anything here that are of interest to you. Of course, let me know in the comment box below your thoughts on any of these films if you have an opinion. Thanks for watching, and of course, I will see you next time on ManVFilm.